Hey everyone, my name is Pary. I'm an electrical engineer, and in this video we're going to watch Dr. Stone's Season 4 Episode 23 to see how accurate all the science and technology in this anime really are.
Suika は世界に一人ぼっちなんだから。
As far as human psychology goes, that is one resilient 9-year-old, not counting for the petrified years. This reminds me a lot of Season 1, where the height of the episode was, oh my god, they made soap! And then after that it was like, whoa, there's a tank, and now all the hype is because she's catching fish and she's not gonna starve to death, which, I mean, I have no idea how I would have behaved in this scenario, like as a grown man today. This is an incredible 9-year-old.
でも読めるからってスイカにわかるわけじゃないんだよ。復活液のなんとかさ、賞賛作る方法123。
The Ostwald process is a way to convert ammonia to nitric acid, which is for fertilizer, and there are 3 steps on how to do it. Step 1 is the catalytic oxidation of ammonia, where the ammonia gas is mixed with oxygen and passed over a platinum rhodium catalyst at 900 degrees Celsius to produce nitric oxide, NO, and water, H2O. Step 2 is the oxidation of nitric oxide. The hot nitric oxide is cooled and then further reacted with oxygen in the air to form nitrogen dioxide, NO2. Step 3 is absorption of the nitrogen dioxide. The nitrogen dioxide gas is absorbed into the water and then it creates a diluted form of nitric acid, HNO3. The AQ just means aqueous, meaning it's from the water solution. Wait, something about that sounds wrong. I thought aqueous just meant water, but now that I said it out loud, I think aqueous solution just means liquid solution. This process is really efficient with an overall yield of like 96%, which is absolutely insane. I don't think Walter White could have even come close to those numbers. And one of the byproducts, nitric oxide, that's produced in the final step can just be recycled back into step 1 of the process and rinse and repeat. I felt like the way she looked when we had to run chemistry labs, scared and confused. Because even if you have all those steps listed, it's not so easy. If you think about if you've never cooked a day in your life and someone gave you a recipe for chicken parmesan and they said just go for it. That does not mean the food's gonna come out tasting good. I was always one of the more nervous students in our chemistry labs anyway, because I was just so worried about if we get all the way to step 40 and we mess up, do we have to go all the way back to step 1? Because these labs took hours, and just to reset would be terrible. That never actually happened. It was just always in the back of my mind, but I'm glad I don't have to do those anymore.
もう誰だかもわからないと思うけど。
お役に立つじゃねえか。たった7年か。
That is so cool! Oh, he's wearing her E equals MC squared. Because see, at first, given what's happened in the 2 previous, that's really strong, in the 2 previous episodes, I did not want, I'm still questioning, is this real? That's why I didn't know if this was a dream or what was happening, but this is real, and 7 years, and she, oh no! No, if Senku counted 7 years, then that means it took Suika 5 years to make the revival fluid because she woke up 2 years before everyone else did. And Sekizo Senku couldn't have known that she was awake because he was petrified, and 5 years is really impressive. Did the voice actor for Suika make her more mature? Or did I just make that up? There's...
すっごいお待たせしちゃってごめんなんだよ。
Okay, and then...
千空が持ってるかも。塗ってはっつける薬。すっごいお待たせしちゃってごめんなんだよ。
Yeah, it sounds like 2 different, or maybe the same voice actor, but she just made the older Suika more mature. That, I mean, that's just a really small detail that I think is super cool. Weaving it into the end credits was a really, really nice touch. I just realized that the end credits of the last few episodes were actually different, and how long has this been happening? Like, did all of you guys know, and I just discovered that the end credits actually have some foreshadowing, and they have, because for the previous ones, Suika's the only character that's shown, and that too by herself. And it was a nice goodbye to Kohaku, Tsukasa, and Hyoga, and did you guys know? Like, talk to me in the comments. How many people actually knew that the end credits were foreshadowing the next episode? Now we gotta go back to 1853. This scientist began life not in a glittering laboratory, but in a modest Latvian home. He was obsessed with how chemical reactions actually happen, at a time when most chemists focused only on mixing ingredients and reporting the results. His relentless experiments uncovered the hidden rules of chemical equilibria and catalysis, the very forces that make reactions speed up or slow down. He didn't stop with theory. In 1902, he unveiled a process that could feed entire nations. He discovered how to convert ammonia and oxygen into nitric acid. This breakthrough became known as the Ostwald process. In 1909, his pioneering work in catalysis and equilibria earned him the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, cementing his place as one of the founders of modern physical chemistry. His name is Wilhelm Ostwald.